Hey everyone, Zella and I had a spare minute and I said I would hop on tonight, so here we are. Hello to those watching the recording. So, infertility is a very tender topic and I really have honestly avoided making this video for a long time. Say hey when you're hopping on. Hey Julie. I think that, yeah, it's a really tender topic and it's sensitive and you don't want to offend anybody. Everybody's journey is unique, all the things. Say hey when you're popping on. I'd love to say hi back to you if I can focus on that. Okay, so I just want to be really clear that I am not an expert or specialist on this. I am simply sharing from my own journey, my own experience, things that I read, researched, learned about along the way. So it took about a year, almost exactly a year and a half to get pregnant with Zella. So she's here, right? So it's interesting to look back on the whole journey and talk about some of the things along the way. So here's some of the things that I do know. Again, not an expert, not a specialist, but I really think that this might help some people. And so I'm willing to share knowing that it might help people. All right. So, it was pretty obvious. Okay, first of all, the number one book that you all have to read, I don't care if you're a female, you have to read it. It's Taking Charge of Your Fertility. It's so good. Okay. So read that book. So, we were trying to get pregnant. I was tracking my cycles and I realized pretty quickly that my cycles didn't look the way they were supposed to. So my luteal phase was short. It's supposed to be like over 10 days. We're talking like 1 to 2 days. And essentially what that means is that I was low in progesterone. Would be like the natural, the natural conclusion from realizing that your luteal phase was short. Okay. So realize that. So I'm like trying all the things, like all the red raspberry leaf tea, a tincture, all the supplements, cleanses. What else? Lunaception. It's a thing, guys. Sleeping with the cycles of the moon. It is a thing. Google it if you don't believe me. We'd already replaced all of like the products in our home. We were already doing everything in a non-toxic way. So that was already good. I was already eating clean. I was maybe a little more strict about it. No coffee, things like that. Working really hard and, really no progress was made. And for whatever reason that might have been. And I even had a friend say to me, like, it wasn't an unkind comment, but like, if you and like how healthy you are, if you can't get pregnant, I'm not really sure who can. So it was a really discouraging time, but I tried all the things. I really did. So fast forward to like July of, it's okay. I know she doesn't like that I'm talking. She prefers to rock in silence. So July 2018, I listened to this amazing webinar talking about women's health. And hey everybody, and they shared the most amazing things. So basically, here's what I learned: that if your adrenaline levels in your bloodstream are too high, your body will not utilize the progesterone that you have, even if you have it. Like, it's not going to be utilized. I'm going to bounce harder for a minute here. Sorry if this makes you like motion sick. Sorry. So that made so much sense to me. I know that I am like really driven and like an achiever and that my stress levels are very high. And I know stress affects your hormones. I knew that, but really thinking about like, yeah, if my body probably has the progesterone it needs, but my adrenaline levels are too high. And so it simply won't utilize it. So I was like, ding, 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 light bulb. Here's the good news. I also learned that cedarwood essential oil, just by smelling it, I'll try and find the webinar, I'm sorry, but here's what I learned. Just by smelling it, you can decrease adrenaline levels in your bloodstream by 40%. So it's significant. So I was like, all the cedarwood. So it's true. I like used it as a perfume. I used it overnight. I set it like a timer on my phone, so I remembered to reapply throughout the day and keep using it. I tried to really obviously, stay not stressed, but the cedarwood was so helpful. We also did a protocol of oils on my spine, and literally like a week and a half later, I was pregnant. Zella. So again, there's a lot of nuggets I shared. It's a whole lifestyle. There are a lot of things, but I'm telling you, for me personally, cedarwood and helping with the progesterone piece of it and lowering adrenaline levels was huge, was really significant. And I think the bottom line is this. It is a tender topic. There are a lot of people who struggle with this who like don't really talk about it, and that's okay. But if you are one of those people and you are watching this, talk to somebody. It could be me, you could message me, you could comment, whatever. Just talk to somebody, and like don't go through it alone. Just don't. It's not worth it. It's too hard already. Don't then isolate yourself. So that's what I wanted to say. Cedarwood is literally $13. It's actually $11.70 this month. It's a super affordable oil. And I just feel like even if you're not trying to get pregnant, lowering your stress levels is a really good thing for all of us. So I hope that helps you. I think that was everything that I wanted to share. Yeah, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Comment them below, message me. I'm going to go let Zella rock in silence with me while Big Sister is in here beating up on her. All right, everybody, we will see you soon.